Domino's is known for having the best pizza, so today I'm going to recreate their best recipe starting from scratch. Okay, period. So y'all see me with the flour and the dough. So off rip, I got off to a bad start.
Why is it spilling?
But you want to start off with some flour in a pizza pan and go ahead and begin to pour your flour on the pizza pan and coat it very well. I'm guessing that this is so that it don't stick. To be honest, I don't know what this part was for, but make sure you guys keep watching to the end if y'all want to see how Domino's perfect their pizza. Okay, so then boom, I finally got my can of dough open, and I hate to open those cans because of that popping noise. It make me so freaking nervous, y'all. But as we cook, y'all know I got a story time. So today I'm about to be talking about my first Karen encounter, y'all. So I always used to think like this can't happen to me. This stuff just be on the internet. These folks really do not be showing out like this in real life. But I was wrong. So y'all, right here, my dough was giving me a hard time, and I was trying my hardest not to rip it, because once you rip that dough, it's like wraps. But after I got it down, I placed it on my pan, and then I folded the sides over to make the crust, and I'm about to demonstrate for y'all. So this happened when I was a teenager. Well, I was about to be 18, y'all, but this happened back when I was a teenager, and I had got this lady through the drive-thru when I was working fast food. Now, mind y'all, we was a bunch of kids in the kitchen playing on a headset, not taking nothing serious at all. So she came around, and everybody don't like all that playing over the speaker. Like, folks really be hungry. Folks be having a bad day. Folks just want to eat, you know? Big hungry, big back, just want to eat. So anywho, we're playing around on the walkie-talkie, and I guess she didn't like that. So y'all, this is pizza sauce, and it's actually called pizza sauce. You can find it at Walmart. I found them right next to the pepperonis, but it's truly called pizza sauce, and you just take it and spread it around your pizza. Don't use too much if you know you don't like a lot of that red sauce. But okay, so she come through, and she actually didn't mind all the playing. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, she didn't mind all the playing. She was still very, very nice, and she told me exactly what she wanted. So I was like, okay, I got you, whatever, pull around. So this particular day, I was making the food, y'all. So I know for a fact when I'm making the food gonna be right. They know, like my old friends know I used to eat it down on the sandwich station. They know that. Don't play. So when it gets to her turn to receive her food at the window, she has a problem. And y'all, here you're gonna mix butter, minced garlic or garlic paste, and then some parsley, and you're gonna put it inside the microwave. This goes around the crust part. This is like sauce for your crust, and it's also like gonna keep it moist and stuff, so it won't be too dry. But yeah, so she has a problem with her food. So originally she takes her bag, she pulls off. Mind y'all, inside the bag was a little box. She did take it out, she did look at it, and she still pulled off. So then she comes back through the line, if I can recall correctly, she comes back through the line, and she was like, oh, I asked for this. And I'm like, okay, no problem. But as usual, it's always a problem, y'all. We was always running out of food or something at this place. So when she come back and she like, I asked for this. And I was like, oh, I asked you on the speaker and you told me, like, you told me no. And she was like, no, I didn't. I asked for this. And I'm like, okay, hold on. So I was like, okay, I'll remake it for you. It ain't no problem. But when I go to remake it, we out of supplies. Y'all know this lady pulled off from that window so fast, swung around the building, parked her car and hopped out. I'm talking about hopped out. Like, she hopped out, slammed the door. She get to walking all fast. Like, y'all know when somebody mad, when somebody about to go fight or something, they get to walking fast like they mean business. And I'm talking about, this is a middle-aged Karen. I mean, but she meant business. Like, she hopped out that car so fast, and she got to walk in my way. Y'all, this is Parmesan cheese, so she got to walk in my way. And she comes in and she was like, I can't remember the first thing that she said, but I know eventually she did need to see a manager. But she came in popping it. I'm talking about, she popping it on everybody. She going off. I asked for this, I asked for that. It ain't nothing but kids in here, and y'all playing with me, and y'all wasting my time. I want a refund. I want the manager. She wanted everything in the book but her. But knowing me and my old friends, we was not finna let them have their way. Like, we had to have the last word. This is not Burger King. Have it your way. You want it your way? Go to Burger King. Thank you. So anywho, like, we're literally sitting here going back and forth with this lady, and y'all know it's always gonna be that one person that's gonna be a peacemaker. And then also another thing was, we didn't even have no manager on duty none of the time. For a long period of time, we had no manager. It was just us. We ran the store. Y'all, I bought the pepperonis. Put however many you like, for real. I kind of be going OD with it, because I'm not just finna eat no cheese pizza. Thank you. But anywho, y'all, so yeah, we're going back and forth with her. And when she was like, oh, I need to see a manager, we gonna be funny. Walk to the back and walk back to the front. Here you go. Thank you. And actually, we used to always play like each other was managers. So preheat your oven to 350 and then you literally bake it until it's golden brown. I added pineapples to mine. I bought the cans pineapples and I added my pineapples before I cooked my pizza. But y'all, so we was being funny, walking to the back. Hold on, let me get the manager. Walking back there together and coming back to the front like, here you go, or here she go. And she was like, that's not a manager. That's not a manager. But true indeed, y'all, they did make us shift lead. So technically, we were the supervisor, manager on duty. And she didn't like that because, and I can get where she was coming from because it is a bunch of kids playing in your face and we genuinely didn't care. But yeah, she's going off. So then we got this one peacemaker. Yeah, this is how it was looking cooked halfway through. I had it on 350. It was cooking very, very well. Then last minute, I decided that I wanted some bacon on my pizza, so I put me some bacon in the air fryer. But yeah, y'all, so the peacemaker comes out, and I mean, when I say she kissing butt, she eating it up all the way. I'm talking about nothing left. Gobble, gobble, nothing. Nothing left. She eating it up. Eating it up. Anywho, y'all, by this time, I like the way my pizza was looking, golden brown. So I was like, it's done. Let me take it out and put my bacon on the top. I do think that I could have cooked the bacon and then put it in the pizza and then put it in the oven. But to be honest, I don't know. And I don't like no hard bacon. So not too hard anyway. Not like crunchy, extra crispy bacon, you know? Yeah. So anywho, the peacemaker come and she's literally like she is doing everything in her power to please this woman, and I'm not understanding. And the woman is sitting here, thank you so much, because the rest of them are rude and they're disrespectful and they shouldn't work here. They should be fired. But I think she was like, but I thank you for people like you who actually want to help people like me. I mean, all I asked for was this. And we chimed back in. I was like, and that's what I gave you. I said, I gave you what you asked for. Thank you. So anywho, y'all, after the peacemaker does all of that, she not only makes the lady another sandwich that she had wanted, but she gives her a refund. Like, girl, you can't please everybody. I get that it's business. I get it's customer service and all, but y'all have to admit, the customer be wrong and the employee be right sometimes. Like, it was a totally different way that she should have approached that. But by this point, when I finally got around to eating my pizza, I was feeling so good about it because it genuinely tasted good. Pillsbury dough is going to eat every single time. Well, that's Pillsbury pizza crust, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all in the beginning. It was called Pillsbury pizza crust. It literally says pizza crust. So that way, you know, we got pizza sauce, pizza crust. Everything is made for the pizza. So, you know, you're not going to do nothing wrong. Because originally, I always thought that pizza was made from marinara sauce. But when I did my research, it was like pizza sauce. And I'm like, pizza sauce? That's a thing? Like, they actually sell that in the store? So I'm in the store looking on the spaghetti aisle, looking at all these different sauces. And I'm like, I don't see pizza sauce. Right when I was about to give up, I was like, well, let me find the pepperonis and I'll come back to it. I found the pepperonis, the pizza sauce sitting right beside it. And a whole already pizza crust made up, sitting right up underneath it. So I was like, you know what? I'm still going to make my homemade pizza. A win is a win. And y'all, this pizza was so good in my book. I'm not going to say I'm up there with Dominos now. I'm not going to say all that. But I definitely say I did good for it to be homemade. I give my pizza a 9 out of 10. And I actually ended up eating 6 slices by myself. So you know it was good. Just make sure that you guys don't overcook your pizza. And then also, don't use too much flour because on the backhand side, I did start to taste like, I don't want to say starchy, but whatever that taste is when you get a little flour on your tongue. Like, it tasted like that on some of my pieces because I must have used too much flour across that pan. But my pizza was a success. This is something I've always wanted to do because I never make no pizza as a child. And I don't know why. I've always wanted to make homemade pizza. But y'all, yes, pizza gets a 9 out of 10. I wish I had me some Dominos here to compare. So, you know what? We're going to run it back. Make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm going to run this back with actual Domino's pizza so we can sit and compare. Because next, I think I want to make me some chicken and pineapple pizza. I love Hawaiian pizza. It is so good. It's such a good combination, especially when I throw a little barbecue sauce on it. But I don't think I'm that advanced yet. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Stay tuned for my next episode. Rate down in the comment section below what you guys will rate this pizza off rip. You ain't even got to taste it. Rate it off appearance. What would you rate my pizza? And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all on my next episode. Thank y'all for watching.